All right, so it should be up. I don't even know how many people. I'm not that big yet, so it's like I'm not expecting hella people to come through. But this will be saved on my channel forever. So that's like the most important aspect of it.
Yeah.
Um.
Hmm. Can I post pictures on this Discord?
Oh yeah, by all means. Everything natural, bro. Oh shit! Nice. Hell yeah.
Like, take a guess how much that apartment costs. An apartment in this building.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you real quick before I guess. I used to live in Japan,
Okay.
and I lived on the top floor of a condo. Like I was the first person to live in it. I paid over the amount because I was an American, well, military more so. But I know hella Japanese people, and my agent at the time told me how much they actually would pay for it, and they only paid 700. So I would assume this is probably along the lines. Granted, it looked luxurious as fuck. So like maybe like 1,000 or like well 500 to 1,000.
It's 1,000, but it's on Airbnb, so it's like the short term rental. So it's
Yeah,
not like long term.
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cheap for what you get really compared to the U.S.
Oh hell yeah! This is like a 3,500, 5,000 plus. You know, like you paying like yeah no that's mortgage payments right there like plus. That's beautiful though, bro. I'm like I love it. Hell yeah! All right, so real quick, let me do my intro. Hey y'all, welcome back to a quick episode of the Grandmasters. Earlier today, I streamed and I played with was it Covery?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I played with Covery earlier and I lost, and I overreacted a little bit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. Like that definitely was me. I'll take that one. Um, but if you watch that stream earlier, you'll see me. If you skip to the part where I talked about Starcraft, you'll see like I don't know if you check my profile out. Like I played a lot of it, so it's like it's one of those things that I kind of hold personal. Like I raised a clan back in Heart of the Swarm from nothing to like one of the top 10 clans in America. Like I have that kind of like knowledge, like that passion for the game. So I get mad, and when shit doesn't go right, there's no excuse in the sense to act the way I did. Because even on the stream, I said like I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? I realized immediately after I said it, but I was like I didn't know or expect for you to hit me up. That's dope, by the way. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like it's super uncommon on the internet to meet somebody who can be like, "My bad, bro. I did fuck up a little bit," or like, "My bad, bro. Like, I didn't mean to do it that way." And then you know what I mean? Like, come at it as like a human. Like, it's
When I play the AI, I just like to screw around. I try out funny shit.
okay.
I don't really take it too seriously.
That's fair.
But sometimes the AI rushes and it can fuck you up. But
No, yeah.
yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, so I used to play Protoss like borderline, like master level. Like, so back in Wings of Liberty when Diamond was like the highest rank you could get, like
Hmm.
yeah, like I achieved that with Protoss during that time frame, and then they made Master, and I didn't care that much. Like I actually stopped playing during that time period, and that is what it is. I'm not trying to make like oh, I could have been great, kind of like talks, but like even in Harder to Swarm, like in my clan, we would destroy Masters. Like Masters wasn't scary at all. Like playing rank, because I only play rank. Like I play AI now, just to kind of like get the rust off. Even the clan that I'm in now is full of masters, and it's solely off of the name that I used to have in a sense in the game with the people I used to play with. Like one of the people he was in my clan. He knows like my potential. Like I'm a team player. Like I don't do 1v1s because I'm like my anxiety fucks me up. So I beat myself before I start actually playing. But if it's like 2v2, like I will play on crackhead level. Like I will play at a master's level, easy. and like we will survive. Like even in that game, like I die slow. You know what I mean? That's like that team player mentality for me is like let me die slow so that you can kind of like build up and then take over. But we didn't have units. Well, and we, not you, but we didn't have enough units, and so we eventually did get taken at the next rush. And computer elite, I'm pretty sure cheats. Like they have like that bonus. I'm trying to start. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not popping up on the stream. But like, so we can just kind of dive into it. I don't want to like talk your head off, and then like, oh, there it is. Bet. Say no more. We good. Cool. Wait, are you at elite status on like CP like AI, right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Cool. So I'm gonna do one with Zerg. We can do like the rerun back. You know what I mean? Like Zerg Protoss. Oh my god, it's right next to my mic. Sorry if y'all hear this. But we can do like we do the rerun back where I'm Zerg, you're Protoss, and then we gonna do just play whatever you want. And I'm probably most likely gonna pick Protoss because like that's actually my main race.
I think I'm gonna go Zerg. I like Zerg.
Bet.
Is that alright?
Oh no. Let's run it back at the last game status. So like you pick Protoss again, because we gonna beat elite. Like
all right.
Exactly. Yeah, we gonna do that one. What? Wait, Bonk. Oh yeah, he don't have an intro. Like do you stream at all?
Nah.
Okay, then yeah. So like, he don't really have an intro because he doesn't stream. But it's like, his name is Covery. If you got more you want to say, you can go for it.
From New York, living in Colombia right now.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. We didn't even talk about that. The Medellin. Medellin.
Yeah, basically
Medellin.
the weather's amazing and the cost of living's low, so it's a great place to go.
What made you go there? If you can say
I had
that.
a friend recommend it to me.
You just decided to up and move?
Well, yeah, I do some work online, and you don't need much money to live here, so.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's 80 degrees year round, so it's chill.
Hell yeah! Can I ask what you do for a living?
I work for a financial company.
Okay, I got you. So like, do you just like you do like remote work and then you just go wherever you want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
I don't make a ton of money, so I go to cheaper countries usually.
No, you good. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're still interested in places to go to Thailand.
Yeah, no, Thailand's the big one for sure.
Yeah, and
I've never been though.
It's kind of lit. Like,
I heard Japan's good too.
Oh no, Japan is future home. Like I'm actually about to move back. Like, yeah, Japan is. It hit different. It's like one of those places. Like convenience is just like key. And honestly, there's a lot of like. So Japan is trying to like increase their numbers in a sense of like population wise because they're having like a.
They don't have kids.
Yep. You know. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
but
go for it.
yeah, no, one of my I'm already there, bro. I got a half daughter. Like not half daughter. That's wild. I have a daughter that is half Japanese. So, oh fuck, I stopped all my. Okay, nope, let's not do that. I stopped all my units. But I have a daughter who's half Japanese. And that's pretty much why I'm going back, so I can be a part of her life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you get like citizenship from that?
I'm trying to work on the visa aspect, but if I can get a job or get sponsored, then I can get that citizenship in a sense. But like at least I'm gonna try. I would say, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to make her grow up that way. Because don't get me wrong, like you. Oof, bruh. 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 Like, so I was in Okinawa at first. I was in the military, by the way. But I was in Okinawa first, but I went to mainland one time, and oh my, oh my God, like some of the best food I ever had in my life.
I used to be in the Air Force.
Me too.
That's funny.
I know, right? That's crazy. How long did you do?
I was in for 4 years. I was stationed at Tinker Air Force Base,
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you know about it.
Yeah, no, bro. I did 10 years.
I worked in pharmacy.
Oh fuck. So you low key kind of set though.
Nah, it wasn't that great.
I mean, as far as like transferable skill levels in job, you know what I mean? Like,
the pharmacy didn't transfer. It's only if you're like a pharmacist, which requires you to be a doctor.
oh,
So I wasn't a doctor. I was just like a technician.
oh, I thought you could do that in the civilian world. Like, well,
You can, but you don't make any money.
oh,
They get paid like $10 an hour in civilian.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
they don't get paid.
No,
The pharmacists get paid a lot, but you have to go to school for 8 years.
Wow, that's crazy. You teaching me something right now, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, I never knew that. Like, actually, I'm not gonna send them. I'm gonna hold back for a bit. I'm gonna make balance. Alright, yeah, let's focus because they are on elite, so let's kind of be prepared. But don't get me wrong, like, definitely, you really just became a bro. Like, I love it. It's crazy you was in the Air Force too, though. That's wild.
Yeah, it's interesting. Did you like it, or you got out, or are you still in?
No, I got out. I'm out.
So why'd you get out after 10 years? It's only 20 to retire.
Yeah, it's trash. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love the people. Leadership though, garbage.
Yeah, true.
Like, they really don't give a fuck about you, and you know, a lot of people kind of get washed under the rug. Like, a lot of people who really could do benefits for the service get washed under because they're not viewed as like cool. You know what I mean? Like, and I thought that was like a really trash.
I couldn't believe they made people volunteer on their time off.
Yeah, you like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, even when like Chief Cody, like, yeah, they hated Chief Cody, even though he was like, I'm making a new EPR system just because I hate the fact that people gotta like do work. Well, not do work. They have to
do work outside of work.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, that was the beginning of the end. And then, like, as time kind of went on, it was like I just kind of like experienced a lot of shit that didn't hit right with me, and I was like, this ain't it no more. Like, and it's like, I actually have a podcast on my channel. I'm not trying to like shameless plug, but like I explain a lot of it. Like, I love the people. Like, I met a lot of dope ass people in the Air Force, but it was just like having to put up with and do what they needed you, or not needed you at all. That's the problem. What they wanted you to do, in order just to get promoted and shit like that, just turned me off all the way. And I was like, I put in 10 years to just like let it all go.
But what rank did you finish as?
I made staff sergeant twice.
Okay.
if you get my drift, yeah. I lost my stripe due to some more bullshit, and then
that hurts.
Yeah, and then I made it back. So I guess it wasn't that bad, I guess, but it should never happen. Like, I was really going through shit, and it was like, well, you didn't really say anything, and because you're doing some things kind of wrong, we're gonna like do what we need to do to be safe and take it straight. You know, because I don't and they never explained to my commander really truly what it was. So I don't blame him, because he didn't really know everything. I would assume, I would hope, but there's a lot of political bullshit. The one we have off stream, and I'll tell you like because I know you'll like understand what I'm talking
They're
about.
coming.
Yeah, I see him. I'm way more prepared now. All right, bet we good. Oh my god, that's a go push. We got it. It's already over. Wait, was that just a turn or was that both?
That was just one. That's why it was so easy.
Okay, yeah. So then we're gonna hit the ramp. Don't. No, there we go. Yeah. Just CG. Hell yeah. See, I knew we could do it.
It was actually way too easy.
It really was, ironically. Oh. Oh, shit. Huh. Like, we look like pros. What the fuck? Well, no, you did say you were good, and you were just fucking around, so.
With Protoss, I'm not that great, but yeah, usually in AI games, I just try weird strategies.
To see if it worked, yeah. I can't be
Just for
mad at
fun.
that. Yeah, you know, and like I said, I went into it way more serious. And did ask, like, I played with somebody after you, and I, like, damn near, like, was like, I'm done with this game. Like,
I mean, sometimes when your teammate sucks, it makes it more fun because it's a challenge. Because the AI is never that hard.
true. But it was like, I felt like I sucked going in. Like, I was like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, so, it was like when we
you
both
use the AI,
sucked.
it's when you use the AI, it's just always like, oh my god,
Yeah, exactly.
what am I doing with my life?
You know? It's really like a whole thing where you just kind of like I doubted myself. You know, it's like because I was talking mad shit. Like, yeah, you know, I be doing the Starcraft thing. Wait, you're a master. What the fuck?
Where?
Your border. Let me look at your profile.
It's because this season's ladder's messed up.
Oh, really?
Like it gave everyone a higher rank.
Oh. But I mean, you at least had to be diamond, right?
Yeah, I got to diamond by cheesing though, so not really. I'm more of a platinum.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Damn. You hit diamond 3 though. I don't know, bro. Like you had the potential. You just had to get there.
I knew some cheeses with Terran that you could beat really high end players if they didn't check.
Yeah.
Like Marine Rushes. But I'm more like for real platinum.
I respect
You want to do another one?
Yeah, you humble as fuck. Yeah, I'm down. I'm playing
it's
Protoss.
just a video game, you know. It's like who cares?
No, yeah, true facts.
At the top level is insane.
Oh yeah, no. Like, it used to be games
like Cyril.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that dude. He's next level.
He's like a robot.
Yeah, I never. I got too much going on in life to do what he do. And no disrespect is like.
Have you been to Korea?
No, I was supposed to go actually, but I didn't.
Korea's probably chill.
Yeah, from what I heard, like, so one in the military there, like, you just get drunk.
Yeah, but isn't being in the military there different than like really living there?
Yeah, I would. Well, I'm pretty sure.
A little bit.
Yeah, I could tell. Well, not say I can tell. I assume that you would figure it out that I'm black. And Koreans are kind of like, oh wait, yeah, fuck. Koreans are kind of like a little bit racist, you know, a little bit.
How are Japanese?
They love black people, but it's also kind of racist. But it's more so like our allure that makes it a thing. You know what I mean? Like they're fascinated by us. It's like you're a different creature.
I'm white and I'm in Colombia, and every Colombian thinks white people are rich.
Yep.
So they'll chase you trying to sell stuff. There's a lot of black Americans here too, and they get treated the same because they can tell they're American because they speak English.
I was about to say that, like, I think it's like the American allure, you know what I mean? Like, but you being a white American, they're like, and you in Colombia, they're like, oh, he got it. Yeah. I
dress down because if you dress up nice, you're gonna get robbed. So, or there's like a potential to get robbed.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a lot of those, like, not say a lot of those countries, I don't sound that way, but like a lot of like those like third world countries in a sense, like Brazil or like Chile.
South America's kind of messed up, but the nature and weather's amazing.
Yeah, like
it's absurd.
Yeah, incredible potential. Like it's like a lot of military really get out and they go there. Just because of that, like they know like the cost of living aspects because they have like a TDY or anywhere near there, and so they just kind of like the same thing with the Philippines. They're like I'll live here because I know, like, especially if they retire, it's like I got my retirement check. Oh fuck, you already saw everything. Fuck it. Like they get their retirement check and they'll just go back because they know like I'm gonna pay like bottom dollar on everything. Fuck. Let me focus. 50.
Persevere. Where shall we march?
Alright, I'm gonna go roaches.
All right, cool. I'm doing I don't know. Really, just anything with protests is just gonna be it. I'm definitely gonna make some immortals in there. I'm pretty much gonna kill everything on the ground. There we go. Wait, did they make Chrono Boost like it used to be? Damn, is this a 2-base kind of map? Oh, okay. You can take that third though.
Can you move your zealot?
Oh, you can't pass it?
Nope.
Oh shit. I thought like only enemies couldn't. Cause my drone, oh not drone, probe, just ran right through that. You wanna do me a favor and move this Overlord like right here. Just a reaction time.
Upgrade complete.
Do you play ranked at all anymore?
Not recently, because my setup isn't the best for competitive.
Yeah.
My desk and internet's not always the best, so just yeah, it gets too stressful, you know.
No.
But
Yeah.
I do like 1v1.
Yeah. I'm about to say, so my like the clan I'm in now is from a clan that I used to. I got invited from a member I used to be in a clan with before, and they're all like masters in high diamonds. If you want it, like I could see if you can get in.
It's all good. I just play casually.
Well, no, trust me, I would like the definition of casual. Like, I don't play.
If you invited me, I'd accept. But yeah, I don't know how much.
Yeah,
play.
there's no like requirement that you have to play or do anything. You know what I mean? It's really just I don't know if like I don't know. I'll see. I'm not trying to force you in it. That's just gonna be like one of those things where if you wanted to practice or whatever, like, yeah. But if you just, yeah, you good, then it's cool. AI love their archons. I'm ready to push the viewer.
Yep.
Ooh. He got Colossus already? Wait. Oh, yeah, no, pull back. Okay. We good though. Damn, Protoss is tanky.
Our pylon is under attack.
You got the right one today. You got the right one today. Yo, alright, pull back. I'm putting my motor back, and then I'll use everything else to hold him back. Okay, now we're good. Fuck that pylon, it's cool. If they kill it. Oh, they some dicks. He went immortal.
Let's pull back.
Yeah.
Let's reorganize.
Yeah, they went Immortals.
Our pylon is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
I'm getting Colossus.
Mineral field depleted.
Pretty sure. Yep. Fuck that.
Alright, let's go up here and then cut down and
They
take
come.
out his purple. Holy mother!
Should be good. Yeah, we were good. I didn't mean to make stalkers. Oh, they got DTs. They got DTs. Alright, so they're gonna counter my Colossus for the most part. What do you want to do? Pathing wise?
Go to the top, like over here, and then sweep down and get his purple's base right here.
Okay. I'm putting my units on yours, so unless you want me to lead.
Alright, flat out. I'm into
Alright.
lurkers.
I'm on you. All my shit is ground based, so my Zealot's gonna charge and my Colossus is gonna cover. I'm gonna macro a bit though, make sure I get up to where I need to be.
Your allies are in battle.
You got a secondary teal army coming. You're going back to support though. They might come. Then they're gonna come around from the back. Oh, I got a lot. All right, so they got bases up in that back corner as well. I just killed the probe line. Oh fuck! I fucked up. They got DTs. They got DTs. Can you make Can you make like Overlord? Yep, you got it. Overseer.
gonna hold back this macro.
Alright, you good. I pretty much got it. Like, you did enough damage.
Glory to the Daemon.
Yep, GG's. Good shit, bro. Where'd it come up? I'm gonna go focus cleaning up their extra bases. They're running heavy with DTs, so be careful. Did they kill my base? That's disrespectful as shit.
Oh man, like they expanded.
Yeah. They didn't even give up yet. They feel confident. That's kind of wild. Oh, they bold. That's low-key a little bit disrespectful. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
I was about to say, like, they held on like, nah, we can come back. Oof. Good shit though, bro.
That one was a lot more fun.
Yeah, no, that one was, they fought. Like, that was chaotic. I like that. I'm gonna say, you got one more in you, or what you doing?
I gotta run.
No, bro,
It
it's
was
all
fun.
good.
We can do it again sometime.
Oh no, hell yeah! Like I say, one of my other bros is on. Like a lot of my friends, my old like clan members, they still play. So like, if you ever want to like hop in rank, Like we definitely can do that.
Dude, yeah, 3v3, 2v2.
Yeah, like they go in. Like they still play. So
I bought this game 10 years ago.
yeah, no, me too. Yeah, trust me. I know, but every once in a while, it's still good to get in and kind of like, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, this is one of the best games, really.
yeah,
For free.
exactly. Like, I'm glad. Like, that was kind of wild that they did it. I didn't expect for them to do that. Like,
I mean, yeah. It just sucks they don't like update it.
yeah, I think that's probably why they did it because they realized they was giving up on it. I don't, like, yeah, I don't know if. I mean, I would assume that like they just was like, all right, y'all, you know, we had a good run. We gonna count this one as it. Y'all got
Yeah,
it.
I mean it's been out since 2010, so
Yeah, I don't even know if it's gonna be a StarCraft 3 though. I think that's kind of like one of those things. Like,
Blizzard gave up.
you think so?
They're all screwed up, yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, they didn't actually give up, but like I don't really expect much out of them anymore.
No, I got you. They've been kind of quiet. Like one, when you start remastering and re-releasing all of your old games, and then it's kind of a sign.
Well, just WoW was, total failure.
Oh yeah, no, they dropped the ball on that one. That's definitely a main thing. Sorry to you WoW players, like, cause y'all definitely got hit with a L. They trying to do Overwatch 2, but I think like Destiny has been like their redeeming thing. I don't know how well it's doing numbers wise, but like it's like the one new release that I know they really dropped, or even like announcing per se. Overwatch 2 got announced like a while ago. I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, past that it's just kind of been downhill. But I think it's because they got bought out, or they were sold to Activision, so it just kind of set them up for a predetermined L. Because Activision is greedy, and Blizzard like to take their time to make like a quality product, but Activision like, nah, we need that now, and they're like, but
Yeah, that was a while ago too.
yeah, that was like Destiny. I think Destiny 1.
Is there anything else good you play?
Well, right now, like I'm about to start a 7 Days to Die community. So
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, like a few of my subs who like play or watch whatever.
It's a
like,
funny game.
I love it, bro. It's so I hate zombies. Like it's ironic. Like zombies scare the fuck out of me, but like I love.
Wait, I'm confusing that. What is that game?
Oh no, 7 Days to Die is like a zombie game. So it's like a survival. So imagine
What's that game where you? What's
Go ahead.
that game where you pick a like a villain or a murderer and you chase people?
Oh, that's not daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Dead
I
by
was thinking
Daylight.
of
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll look. What's the other game? I'll look into it.
That might actually be dope. 7 Days to Die. So imagine like Minecraft, but like actual realistic models, like dope. Like it's been in alpha forever. Like they're still even making this game for like 5-10 years, but they add to it though. Actually, they just recently like super updated it. But like you craft weapons and like whatever, you gotta like eat, drink water, and then the idea of it is to like build a base that can survive a zombie horde, like a rush.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Oh no, bro!
It's
If you
in
play,
early access.
yeah, if you play, like you definitely got people to play with. Like, cause I play. A lot of my friends play. Like, I'm about to say, and if you sub, join the like channel at least. Like, you definitely gonna see. Like, not see, but be a part of it. And like I said, when I start the community, you're welcome. You know what I mean? You hop up in it, and then we all just gonna play. The whole idea of it is to like just get a community that like. So like the first week is like amnesty week, like there's like a ceasefire. We're all cool, and then after that week, if you want to raid somebody or steal their stuff or you know what I mean, like do whatever, like then you go into it and you play that way while fighting zombies and trying to survive.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Hell yeah! But alright, bro.
I'm gonna head off, but I'll leave you with another Columbia picture.
Oh, bet. Say no more. Actually, I probably can. Let me show it on stream. Because those pictures are beautiful, y'all. I'm going to try to see that real quick.
this last one is Santa Marta, Colombia. And what's interesting about this place is it's extra cheap. So you can get like a nice hotel apartment right on the water near the beach for like $500 a month through Airbnb. It's in the Caribbean, so it's like always warm.
That's crazy. Hold up. Just so y'all know, so these places, well, this one is a little more like, but this is beautiful. Like the first picture you showed me with your laptop, and then like that background setting, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's Medellin.
Yeah, that's wild. Second picture itself still beautiful. Like that's insane. And then we going off with these next pictures. Oh, is this like what we would consider like the country?
The country?
Oh no, never mind. I see the buildings. Never. I was looking at the picture above it where they had just like the boat, but it was like a lot of forestry on the beach.
For some reason on this Discord, I can't see my messages.
Oh really?
I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh wait, are you in like the Starcraft one?
I'm on. It's just called like the Gram.
The Grandmasters. Yeah.
Grandmaster.
You don't see your chats?
Yeah, this is what I see.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me. Oh wait. Give me a second. My bad, bro. Wait, let me see if I can just do it straight here. Cause we didn't. I'm add you as a friend first. Cause this is like a private Discord. Yeah. So I think what it is like you can't see it because. Yeah, but I just sent you the invite to the actual channel. So that might work. Let me know.
Okay, now I see.
All right, cool. Yeah. But yeah, the last picture I see, like the buildings, it looked like a metropolitan, like a city. And then the one before it, it looked like it might be part of the country, like because you don't see no buildings, you just see grass and then a boat.
The jet ski.
No, the one before that one with the boat with the two engines on the back.
Oh yeah, that's a natural beach way out. You have to take a boat to get there.
Damn. Yeah, you living that life. I love it.
But you have to realize you don't need much money to come to Colombia. Like the average wage here is like $300 a month.
Oh, I don't mean living the life like with money. I mean living the life as far as like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be a little brave to do it though.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty much what I'm going through. Yeah.
I would strongly recommend Colombia. A lot of people like Mexico. I heard Brazil is awesome. And then, like you said, Thailand, Japan, all good places.
Yeah, definitely. Philippines.
I was actually in Ukraine back in September.
Whoa, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, no, I was just there for a few days, but I knew people that were there for a while.
Yeah.
Like the war broke out and they had to like escape.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's dope. I was about to say that. When you said you know people, I was like, oh wait, did they like make it? Kind of.
Yeah, they made it, but it was just terrible.
No, it is.
And man, everyone there thought like the government was telling them, oh, nothing's gonna happen, we're all good. So like everyone in Ukraine was just chilling. Like they weren't expecting anything.
I don't think anybody was. Until Russia started to like move troops and shit. Like, because, you had, like, the skirmishes or whatever, but they had the ceasefire. And I think when Russia started to move troops, they were like, even still, I think they were like, they just doing that for sure.
I'm talking, like, days before they invaded. People were just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
From what like, the first thing that went down, you couldn't get money. Getting food was hard. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't imagine.
They imposed martial law and they made it so men couldn't leave. So like as men were trying to leave with their families like across the border, they're like, nah, you can't leave. You have to go to the army. Like it was crazy.
Sheesh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But like I'll say this, like Ukraine was not a nice place. Like it was the poorest country in Europe. Like it wasn't like it's not like a great country is being destroyed. No, like Ukraine, most of Ukraine was like fucked up. Even before the war.
Wow.
Like it was bad. Super corrupt government, poor.
Yeah. That's because they pocketing all the money. Especially from like the American deals. Like they're not putting that back into their country.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's going to the politicians. That's sad. I didn't know that. Like, I really didn't know like Ukraine was that bad. It seemed like from all the pictures and everything, like
Kiev is pretty nice, the main city. That's where all the money is. But the outside cities is like, man, it's cheaper than Colombia.
whoa. Yeah, we might gotta do a podcast because I actually did a Russian versus Ukraine podcast where I talked about we talked about like general topics in history, but like you actually been there, so you might be able to actually offer like, well, no, not might be, you would be able to offer like some insight into what it is to be in there because people.
Yeah, I mean, the Ukrainians got screwed like with the Soviet Union. The Stalin starved them out, so they still remember that.
Yeah.
They just don't want to be part of Russia. That's the thing. They don't want to. They want to be under like Putin and Russia's like control.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, because realistically, Russia failed, and they focused on matching America's military strength and industry, and they didn't have the means, or they didn't go about it the right way, I would say. And so a lot of those like borderline or bordering like Slavic countries kind of suffered, and that's why they all was like, as soon as the Soviet Union fell, they were like, all right, we just gonna do our own thing because y'all not working, because they couldn't support them. They literally the Soviet Union fell because they couldn't afford it. Like,
oh yeah, all the surrounding countries like hate Russia even more.
damn.
Latvia, Estonia, Poland, like they want nothing to do with Russia.
That's wild. I did not know that. Like, huh.
And Russia's messed up. If you say it's a war in Russia, you get arrested. Like, oh, it's not a war. It's a military operation.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what you call blowing up.
Ukraine was a cool place to go. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was Kiev was a proper city. It's 3 million people.
Yeah, but you know, I get what you're saying. It's like, so like in a sense, not to say the country, but like the outskirts of any metropolitan. You know, like the same thing with Tokyo. Like it's the same thing happening in Japan, where they're trying to pay people to move out of Tokyo, like because people kind of like they hoard into that place because it's like it's convenient. That's where the money is made. That's where you're gonna get the most. You know what I mean? Like it's like, imagine like New York or LA in a sense, where you're gonna get the most.
Don't the
attention.
Japanese have like a screwed up work culture?
Oh yeah, they got like companies they call black companies, and they're pretty much the ones that'll work you to death. Like, and you know, like you heard of like Suicide Forest, right? Like, yeah, like a lot of people go there when it's like, say if you do something disgraceful or like you just don't want it, you can't take it no more. Like, you just go there and like just end it. Like, and a lot of people, not everybody that goes there does it. They leave markers and stuff to make sure they can find their way back. But it's like it's tragic because they're really trying. You know what I mean? Like in the Japan, like the government, in a sense, I feel like they know it, but it's like the people that own the businesses don't care. Same thing with the Air Force, where it's like the leadership doesn't care about the people who make the mission happen, so they abuse them and drive them until they burnt out, and then some people end up. Yeah.
As bad as the Air Force is, I heard the Army's like way worse.
Oh, the Marines is even worse.
Marines.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, what did you do in the Air Force, by the way?
I was fuel systems.
Okay, was it any good?
Yeah, honestly, it's a lot of weird people in fuels. It's like, and not weird in a bad way. It's like when you would think about like avionics or sheet metal, or like, I would say maintenance. Each kind of job has a specific kind of person you would expect to see, where you can look at them and be like, oh, you this or you that. But fuel systems had the most diverse culture of people that I've ever met in my life. Like, from the women to the men to the backgrounds and upbringings, like, just in general was insane how different everything and everybody was. And even when it comes to like what we're able to do as far as work, like we work on every airplane that exists in the Air Force, so we can go for the most part anywhere. We're like one of the last true specialties. And like, yeah, no, I met a lot of dope people. Like I got like 5 SCI codes, so I worked on like 5 different airplanes in my career. Like, and each fuel system for the most part is just different, so I had to relearn my job each time I like PCS'd.
Were you able to get a job outside?
I actually haven't
outside
looked.
the airport?
No, I haven't looked yet. I applied to only one job right now, but because I'm going to
Are
Japan, I didn't.
are you out already?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
So like, I don't have a job right now. Um, I'm in the
Because
price.
it's crazy how much the civilian counterparts get paid in some of these jobs.
True. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah. Like I have offers to make more than I was making while I was in. I guess the only reason why I'm not is just because I'm moving to another country. So I don't want to like accept because my job is like if it was a remote that'd be fire, but because I gotta actually go to work at the places where I got offers in a sense, it's like I can't, and I don't want to like
Right.
you know what I mean burn bridges or whatever. So I'm like you know
That's the thing with the Air Force is like it depends where you get stationed, who you work with, your job, and it's all random because when you join, you don't know what you're gonna get. So
exactly
your experience can be like amazing, or it can be terrible, or it can be a mix.
yeah exactly. Mine is definitely in the mix area. Like I said, like the job aspect, like it wasn't hard. It's hard. Okay, it's hard, but I loved it, so I learned it, and so it wasn't that hard for me because I enjoyed the challenge. Um, but like you know, I hate to keep going back to it, but like the leadership ruined it for me. Like they just like I when I was it's crazy because when I was getting out is when I actually had the best leadership like as far as like commander goes down like the one of the best ones I've had is when I was getting out. But it was like in my experience, I know that's only temporary, and the next person that might take that seat could be total ass. And so it was like I can't put my like mental health, my physical health because they both tie in because it's fortunately the group commander that was there and shout out to Colonel Good. I know you may never see this, but like shout out to you for real because he stopped weekend duty in 12-hour shifts. He was like, "That's we don't need to do that," and he stopped it. And but I know if he leaves and somebody comes in, like that could change. You know what I mean? Like instantly. And
You ever work an air show?
yeah, well, yeah, but like not forcibly. But this it's funny you say that. The reason why it's funny is just because they just had an air show. I got out before it happened, but while I was in, they were talking about it, and they made the people work it. Like, and what's even more fucked up is
Well, I
they
was in
made.
medical, so I had to do all the air shows.
Oh
So it
shit!
sucked because you'd work all week, then on the weekend you have to go and they'd make you come at like 5 in the morning. Stay there all day.
Mm,
It was, I mean, pharmacy wasn't too bad. I can't, I can't complain versus some other jobs, but
yeah.
like it was just the Air Force was just, I don't know. I was happy to get out.
No, yeah, no, I got you, bro. Like, it's like because it's funny you say that because like we had to work on weekends like that all the time. Like, it's like one of those things. Like that sounded normal to me, and that's sad.
So you would work 5 days a week, then come in on the weekend.
100%. Like we worked
Really?
7+ days. Like
Okay. Did you guys have to do PT?
yeah. Well, no,
We,
sorry,
we
sorry,
didn't
sorry.
have to do PT.
We didn't have. Oh, so all right, take that back. So real shit. So the first place I was at Barksdale first. They didn't make you do PT at work, but it was your responsibility to go and pass your PT test. And then if you failed, then you join what we would call like the Fat Boy program, and so you'd have to work. You have to do PT 5 days a week and still work. At Kadena, they actually had like squadron PT, so we had to do PT and still then go to work. At Shaw, not so much. Like you just had to do it, and if you didn't, then you had to do the Fat Boy program and then do PT and then still work. Like maintenance is ass, bro. Like I'm dead ass when I tell you, like you literally could do PT and then come to work and then gotta change a wing on an airplane. Like that's realistic. Like
Yeah.
change your cell. Like which these tasks in themselves are bad. And I'll be the first to admit like I did fail like a PT test while I was at Barksdale and then had to do the Fat Boy program, and then come in and then had to climb inside of the wing of a fucking airplane and crawl around and change a component, or scrape sealant, or troubleshoot inside of the wing of an aircraft. Like, so my body already like kind of sore, and then I'm like laying and leaning on metal. Like, it's grueling. Like, maintenance is fucked. It's real bad. Like,
What was the worst base you've been to?
alright, so it wasn't the base I was stationed at, but it was a base that I went to for TDY, and honestly, it was the worst energy I ever got from a place like that I can think of offhand, and it was Moody Air Force Base in Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia.
I've been to. I gotta look this up. It's been so long. It was some base in Oklahoma.
Oh shit!
I just. Oh, it was Altus Air Force Base. I knew someone there, so I went there one day. It was pretty bad.
Are you serious?
Altus.
I never heard of it. Is it
It's
like
in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's like in the middle of the desert.
Oh shit!
It's like, it's crazy. Like, you drive on a road for an hour, and then it just appears, and there's like a Walmart, and that's it. Altus, and then there was some other base in New Mexico, I think. I can't. It's been so long. I got out over 4 years ago, so.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Like,
wait, New Mexico.
I'm trying to remember.
Holloman?
Let me look.
Because Holloman's in New Mexico, and that's a notable bad base, just like Cannon and Minot.
Yeah, Minot was like the one I did not want to go to.
Yeah, that's everybody. Everybody's like, nah.
I've heard a lot of bad things about them.
Yeah. So, like, when I was at Barksdale, so Barksdale and Minot are the only two bases we have that has B-52s, like, home station-wise. And one time, Minot was doing runway work. And so they sent a lot of their planes and people to Barksdale because we were, like, the only place that they could really, like, you know, because of, like, the Russian treaty, they can't have B-52s anywhere except what they already exist, in a sense. Like, they can't move B-52s without, like, clearing it, in a sense. So, like, they came to Barksdale, and so we got to meet a lot of, like, Minot people. And, like, I swear, everybody we met, every single person was like, fuck this organization. I'm getting out as soon. Like, they couldn't wait, bro. They could not wait to get out. Like, it was that bad. I was like, and then when I was at Barksdale, I was blue as fuck. I'm not even gonna front. Like, I was like, I could be a chief. Like, I loved working there with the people I work with. It was a great experience. But it was like, seeing them, it was like a whole nother side of the air. It was like, yeah, fuck that base, fuck these planes, fuck them people. Like, I'm telling you, it was like, I'm done. I'm getting out. The first chance I get, I'm out. I was like, is it that bad? Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, that was an eye-opener to Minot. And that's honestly gave me, like, that kind of, like, trauma, like, oh, all right, maybe Minot ain't the place. You know what I mean? I was
well,
like,
the thing is, once you get a family, it's different, you know?
oh, yeah. That,
you know what I mean?
forcing your hand, yeah.
Tinker was all right. It's near Oklahoma City. It's a pretty big city. Well, it's not big, but it's not nothing.
Yeah.
But the problem there, it gets hit by tornadoes, so it's kind of a screwed up place.
Yeah, you right in Tornado Valley. I can see that.
The place, the base I was talking about was Cannon in New Mexico.
Yeah, Cannon. Yeah.
Cannon.
yeah. Which crazy though, because Cannon.
I've never been there, but I heard about it.
It's getting better.
It got closed. It says it got permanently closed.
Yeah. So wait, what?
On Google Maps, it says it's closed, like permanently closed.
Whoa. That's wild. Because, I mean, granted, now that I think about it, I haven't heard of anything. Hold up.
I mean, why would you?
Well, yeah. Well, I got on it. Yeah. Hold it. Cannon Air Force Base.
It's Cannon, like.
Club. Oh, the Aero
Club. Get out?
The Aero Club. I got out in March. Like, I just got out.
Oh, man.
The Aero Club is permanently closed, not the base.
Okay.
No, you're good. AVSOC, I was just going to say that because AVSOC took over, and they've been, well, You know AFSOC. I don't want to. It's the Air Force Special Operations Command.
Okay.
Yeah, they just took over and they've been like renovating the whole base. So like they've been making it like better. Like it's actually probably not that bad. I don't know, but sorry, we've heard. Trust me, you're not wrong. Cannon was like, if you go to Cannon, you just get out. Like it's that bad. Like Holloman though, Holloman is I think worse. Like that's in Arizona. Then if it's not, no. Holloman might be in New Mexico, but they're both in the middle of nowhere in the desert. Like where you got to drive like almost an hour to see anything civilian. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So because like Minot, Cannon, and Holloman have been the three places where everybody's like, if you go there, I'm sorry. For fuel systems, Shaw, Seymour Johnson are like our. If you go there, everybody's like, well, it's what you make it. You know what I mean? You get that speech because like they don't want to say, oh, I'm sorry, so they'll just say like, it's what you make it. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Try to make the best of it. But it's the worst places because there's 80 F-16s here, around that number. 3 different squadrons, and we are the only ones that work all of the aircraft. So between the AMUs, they may have like 18, 19, 20 or whatever. And then, wait, take that back, because they should have more if it's 80 and it's only 3. Anyway, I'm not doing math right now. But they work, let's say 20 whatever aircraft. But they have a whole squadron of their own that they use. You know what I mean? Like, but we are one shop with like, so we technically are staffed for 40, but we got people that's farmed out. It's like 7 master sergeants. And then it's like, so minus all of those people, you say you have like 30 some odd people to work 80 F-16s. And they fly all day, every day.
So it's loud?
Yeah, it's like 12 jets, like 12 jets, like 10, 8 10s and 12s is what they generally fly. And then they surge, then you just deal with that. But if they have any TDYs or anything like deployments, we have to cover that. Like they have to have a fuel systems team if they're doing anything, just because of hydrazine. So like we're always tasked. Like it's been decent these past couple, like or say this past year. Like they haven't been breaking that much. I don't know if they're already just hot and shit, but like they haven't been like going down that bad. But there are times where I'm bored, like, and our board has like 10, 12 lines. Well, I'm not a part of it, sorry. 10, 12 lines, and it's full all the way up, and we like double writing in lines. Like, I would say, like, our shop would look like the 4th AMU. Because we have 4 jets in the hangar, and then we have 4 jets plus outside that we got to work. And then we still got line work, and we still got red balls, and we still got hydrogen responses on top of everything. Like, we looked like a whole nother AMU. Like, we just had planes stationed here. And it's not our fault. You know what I mean? Like, we just work. And they the ones that fly them and dog the fuck out of them, and then we just gotta, like, fix it. But they would hate us because, we don't have access to that plane. And it's like, well, because it's fucking broke. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you want us to do? Like, we not the ones out there breaking planes. You know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to make this happen. But they would, I'm telling you, it's unrational as fuck. They would get mad and like hold it against us. Like fuels. Oh my god. It's like, if you don't shut the fuck up, like, I'm telling you, bro. But anyway, let me get off, because I'm telling you, we could talk about this for damn near forever. Like, you now at home.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a more authentic Air Force experience. Like, I just worked in a pharmacy. I mainly dealt with civilians, actually. I mainly dealt with retirees. So it's a very different experience, but it was all right.
No, but your experience still matters. And it's not that, like, trust me, like, you'd be speaking. One, a lot of the people actually who follow me are like maintainers or like it's a couple Marines, some Army people. Like it's like I got like a lot of branch friends, but I'm pretty like we all talk about y'all side of the Air Force. We call like the honor aspect, but so like your perception is important, and like
The medical side's definitely easy. Like there's no doubt. Like especially some of the jobs, like the pharmacy job was probably the hardest because we were so busy with the retirees because all the retirees get free drugs at the medical clinic. So they'd come in and get like tons and tons of drugs. So we'd always be busy. But other parts, like they were just chilling all day.
Yeah. Oh, I remember going in to get like my own drugs, and then you hit the ticket sign, and it's like you're like 283, and it's like
the ticket time would literally be an hour.
Yeah.
And people would get pissed, but in ours we had it so if you were in uniform, you get priority.
Yeah, they did it everywhere. Uniform personnel
If you weren't, we'd be like, hey, put in your order and go get lunch and come back because it's gonna be at least an hour.
Yeah. No, people like they look at you weird. Like I'm telling you, you go in there in uniform and you press a button, and then you sit down and your name get called first, and then they look at you. Everybody who's civilian is just looking at you like, I know I was here before him. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker. Like you know what I mean? You got mad hate.
Like you got to get back to work, and the retirees don't have anything to do, so whatever.
Yeah. Sorry. One of my followers was saying good night, and then they love the views.
Good night, bro.
It's a female, but
okay.
Still, bro. You can say that.
Some travel inspiration.
Yeah. Like she loved the pictures, so that's fair. They were beautiful though. They were dope as fuck. Actually, for the chat for what it is right now, they all support you.
Cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say you definitely. I induct people, so you become a grandmaster. You just might be GM cover.
Okay.
Like I know, but it's a thing I got to do. Like it's everybody that comes in. Like I was gaming with my daughter the past couple days, and she got her name. But everybody who gets on the show gets a new name. Like you become a grandmaster. You know what I mean?
All right, cool.
But no, you're welcome whenever. I'm gonna head off. It's like 1:00 in the morning here. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
But
me too, man.
Yeah,
nice
we're gonna play more.
You.
Hell yeah, bro. And then like once again, super dope of you. Like dead ass, you get the salutes. Like that was it was so unheard of. Like I'm telling you, I was like, yo, I felt bad. I was like, yo. Oh, all right. I was like, I couldn't deny this in a sense. I was like, you hit me up. I was like, all right, that's respectable. You know what I mean? And it was like, I'm glad, truly happy that I actually took you up on that. And then we played again. And yeah.
If only people were a little nicer to each other on video games,
100%, bro. You taught me a lesson. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm from that old generation of internet gamers where it was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Unless you were cool and we got to talk. And then it was like, you be cool. But like for the most part, when you play with randoms, it's like, oh, God, here we go. But
I got one last question before I go. What did you think of boot camp? Did you like it or hate it?
Oh, see, that's loaded.
Because I know people that say they like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it? No. That's like Stockholm Syndrome in my opinion. Like, it wasn't horrible, though. You know what I mean? Like, so, for me, I recognized the game before...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it was like, I had a job beforehand. I was a grown man. I turned 21 in BMT. So, it was like, I was already there. You know what I mean? Mentally. So, I was like, I know what they're doing. I get it. Like, I had family in the Army and the military, so it didn't bother me that much. But at the same time, it was like, it was annoying. And mostly, once again, the kids that I had to work with. Like, I remember the first time everybody got a phone call, and then they all started crying. And I'm just sitting in my seat. Because I didn't even call my peoples. I was like, they be alright. They know where I'm at. Like, that's my mentality. And I just watch everybody crying on the phone. And I was like, are y'all just crying because you see everybody else crying and you want to make it a thing? or like, do y'all really, or are y'all really like that much of a bitch? Like, yeah, it's like no disrespect. I mean, I get it.
I'll be honest. I teared up a little. I didn't outright cry.
Well, tearing up is normal. You like that missing feeling kind of. But when I tell you, like ugly face, crying, red eyes kind of deal, like that was my flight. So my experience was that. And yeah, there's also a lot of drama that happened. Like my TI got fired like 2 weeks in. So
Wow.
yo, bro, I tell you these stories. It's a lot. I actually been meaning to do that. Get on and like talk about my experiences, because like I had a weird ass Air Force experience, but it was fun. Like it was fun as fuck. But yeah, I didn't, like I said, I didn't get out because I didn't enjoy it. I saw it for what it could be, but like unfortunately, a lot of people have and had bad experiences, and unfortunately, I did have bad experiences with the good experiences, and I just decided that being with my family is way more important than dealing with this like chaotic, to the point where you could make it 15 years and then something happens and they're like, we're gonna ask you to leave. You know what I mean? Like, because then I feel like I'd be a public shooter, like, because you got me fucked up. Like, I'm not. Yeah, no, you didn't do all the shit you did to me for this long, and then just get mad because I made one mistake, and then try to like fuck my whole life up. Like, that's what's crazy to me. Like 15 years, and it's not even unheard of. Like, I know people who've been in for that long and been like forced to just dip out because they made one mistake, and that's what's not okay. Like, you beat your body up. You spent hours awake and working. You've missed out on family events. You've lost more than you've ever gained, and you make one mistake and they're like, to protect themselves, they actually leave. It's crazy. Like
I never liked the whole like officer enlisted thing either. It's so old school.
Yeah. Like,
it's like hundreds of years old, that system. It doesn't stack up for today, I think.
No, especially when you
back in the day, enlisted people couldn't read.
Whoa.
Like, I'm talking hundreds of years ago.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like when they formed that system where it's like officer enlisted people weren't educated, meaning they couldn't read or write. It was literally just like, oh, follow the orders, don't think.
Wow. I didn't know that. And actually,
I mean, yeah, I'm talking like a real long
no, it makes sense. I mean, what we call the Army like bullet sponges. No disrespect to the Army people, but the bullet sponges.
Obviously, today you probably knew more about the jets than the officers.
Exactly, like, because they land and they got problems and they're like, I don't know, it's just doing this, and I'm like, oh, well, it's probably because of this, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, and it's like, I'm gonna get out now, and they would just hop out the plane, and then like, yeah. Like, they try their best, even though they supposed to go through a whole manual that teaches them how to, like, or know what their aircraft is doing. But they were like, I don't know, this FR needle and this AL needle was doing this weird thing, and I don't know, my quantities was off, and they can't talk to you like it is when you talk to another maintainer, where it's like, oh yeah, no, it's this because of this. And it's like, oh, I bet, or I think it could be this because of this. And it's like, you have more of a knowledge base dealing with the other maintainers more so, as like other enlisted people, than you do dealing with officers. Like, some of them learn their shit. They knew the plane like the back of their hand, and they could like, it's probably this. Like, you had officers like that, but they are very few and far between. So yeah, you're not wrong about that. Like, that is definitely
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
man, I'm head out. Sorry.
Definitely, bro. It was super good talking to you. I appreciate you coming on. We definitely gonna play more if you down. I honestly say we could probably hit a rank at some point, just to kind of see where we hit, and it's just have fun.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, bet. Peace. That was actually an incredibly pleasurable experience. I enjoyed that. I didn't expect for it to turn out so well. That's kind of wild right now. I'm like a little bit blown back. thank everybody who came through and watched for this moment. I didn't expect a lot of people. I didn't really send out messages to everybody. I didn't know he was in the Air Force either. That was kind of wild. Like, this is like a weird chance of meeting kind of deal. But thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. This is another quick little episode of the Grandmasters. Big homie GM covery, but GM cover he's been inducted. Like, if he ever comes back or decides he want to or can, then he's welcome. If you're watching, you're welcome. Like, to come back. Thank y'all for coming once again. I gotta stop saying that so many times, but